Hello guys and welcome back to another How It's Made video, episode 2. And this time we're going to finish what we were watching.
These frames are drenched in cold, salty water to chill them in preparation for packaging. The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine pulls them off the bars onto a conveyor.
Whoa.
Then, the hot dogs slide off the conveyor into metal containers. If you've been wondering about those black stripes on the casings, all is about to be revealed.
Okay, good. I've been
The stripe
wondering
is a
that.
marker attached to the casing. The absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for packaging. Inside the peeler machine, a tiny knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs.
Oh.
This machine peels 700 hot dogs a minute.
Now they're
An
just
inspector
regular.
makes sure the casing has been completely removed and that there are no defects in the dogs. Then, it's into a device that looks like a plastic bicycle chain. The sprockets position the hot dogs for packaging. This factory manufactures an incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour. That's close to 2.5 million per shift. They really
Wow.
do churn them out like sausages. Fire up the grill and a mouth-watering meal is just minutes away.
Now we're gonna watch how bubblegum's made. Okay, I'm not gonna talk during this one.
Chewing gum dates back to the ancient Greeks who chewed resin from trees. Modern chewing gum was patented in the U.S. in 1869 by, believe it or not, a dentist. In 1928, another American invented bubble gum. Bubble gum comes in gumballs of all colors and sizes. But for blowing bubbles, nothing beats the chewy, gooey pink stuff in the twist wrap. It all starts with the gum base, the stuff that makes gum chewy. Traditionally, the
Oh my God,
base
it's
came
not
from
like-
tree resin.
Is
Today
it
it's
not?
synthetic,
I'm hungry.
made of plastics and rubbers. They pour the gum base into a mixer. Then add color and flavoring. As it begins mixing, they pour in glucose syrup, a sweetener. Because it's liquid, it helps keep the gum base soft. Next, they add dextrose, a powdered sweetener. They blend the ingredients for about 20 minutes. The stirring action builds up heat, which melts everything together. The mixture's ready when it reaches the consistency of bread dough. They transfer it by cart to a machine called the pre-extruder. The machine squeezes the mixture through a narrow opening, like squeezing toothpaste from the tube. This transforms the big, bulky wad into thin, manageable strips that can then go through the extruders. The extruders squeeze each strip down to the actual width of a piece of bubble gum. It comes out as one long, continuous stream, to be cut into bite-sized pieces later on. This extrusion process heats up the gum. If they were to cut and wrap it now, it would stick to the wrapper. So the next stop is a cooling chamber. The gum goes in for 15 minutes at temperatures between 37 and 45 degrees Fahrenheit. When the bubble gum comes out, it's cooled down enough for what they call the cut and wrap. One machine does both jobs in a fraction of a second. Watch the action in slow motion. As the continuous stream of gum enters on one end, the machine cuts it into bite-sized pieces, pushes each piece into a wax paper wrapper, then twists both ends of the wrapper closed. Here's the slow motion replay from a different angle. The machine processes 900 pieces of bubblegum per minute. Last stop, packaging. The bubblegum moves onto a scale that automatically weighs out the right amount per tub. They seal the tub with plastic to make it airtight. This keeps the bubblegum fresh. Ever wonder why bubblegum is pink? It's because that's the only color Walter Deemer had on hand when he invented this treat back in 1928. Since then, the color just stuck.
Ooh, how ice cream sandwiches are made. Yes, yes, go, go.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am, you lips.
Hello, my name is Benedict.
Out again.
To make ice cream treats, you first have to make the ice cream. It all begins with fresh cream. The factory stores it in refrigerated silos set just a few degrees above freezing. The silos feed a high-speed mixer that blends the cream with other ingredients. The main dry ingredients are powdered skim milk and plant-based stabilizers and emulsifiers. Stabilizers prevent the ice cream from crystallizing, and emulsifiers allow the mix to bond with air during the whipping process.
Wow.
The other ingredients are sugar and corn syrup. After about 3 minutes of mixing, a pumping system moves the mixture into pasteurization tanks and heats it to 162 degrees for half an hour, killing any bacteria and activating the stabilizers. Then the factory homogenizes the mixture, a process that breaks up the fat globules, giving the ice cream a smooth texture. The mixture is cooled and concentrated vanilla flavoring is added. Then the concoction is chilled and whipped for about 15 seconds. Whipping blends the mix with air, transforming it from liquid to a soft solid without air. The finished product would come out looking like frozen milk rather than ice cream if it wasn't whipped. The ice cream sandwich wafers are made of chocolate cake ingredients. A filling machine feeds 2 lines of wafers toward an injection pipe. Just as 2 wafers come together, the machine injects 1/3 of a cup of vanilla ice cream in between the pipe's head, fits the ice cream into a rectangular slab that fits perfectly between the wafers.
Do a video of
All this happens at a rate of 140 ice cream sandwiches per minute.
I said do a video on YouTube with me. With me and you doing something on YouTube.
As the sandwiches move on to packaging, the filling is still ice cold from the freezing phase, so there is no threat of meltdown. The packaging system raises each sandwich into a wrapper, then folds and tucks the ends. The next machine counts the sandwiches and inserts them into boxes. Once sealed, the boxes go directly into a storage freezer at -22 degrees.
Wow.
On another line, ice cream cone production is underway. A feeder drops pre-wrapped sugar cones in a holder on a conveyor belt. Sprayers coat the insides with a chocolatey layer,
they
which
making
adds
ice
flavor
cream
and
cones?
creates a barrier between the cones and ice cream, so the cone remains crispy until you eat it. Next, nozzles squirt in the ice cream filling. One production line, 2 flavors. One row gets vanilla ice cream, the other chocolate. Now for a tasty surprise in the cone's core, an injection of liquid caramel. This factory also makes chocolate and strawberry sauce inside. Next, a chocolate-flavored liquid topping. Then the crunchy finishing touch, a layer of chocolatey coated puffed rice. Finally, the cones move under a lid dispenser that applies a wax-coated paper lid to each one. A heating element instantly melts the wax, sealing the lids to the cone's paper sleeve. From here, the ice cream cones go into boxes, then straight into the freezer, ready to take a licking.
So that was my how it's made video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. No, wait. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to like. Please please subscribe, and comment down below that I had a great video. And if you guys want to see more fidget spinner stuff, comment down below fidget spinner, and I'll show you my fidget spinner. But with tricks. Some tricks, like 5 tricks. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, bye.